Thank you for watching Collegiate High School at Northwest Florida State College's 2020 virtual graduation ceremony. Please join us in honoring America with the singing of our national anthem, performed by Jaynie Darby, who will be attending the University of West Florida in the fall of 2020. Followed by the invocation delivered by Emily Weyer, summa cum laude, who will also be attending the University of West Florida in the fall.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Will you please bow your heads in prayer? Dear God, we thank you for allowing us to connect virtually to celebrate this special day with our friends and loved ones. We have had many trials and tribulations with recent events, but we are strong. We were determined to see the school year through, and now our time is here. I pray that you give all graduates the strength to continue forward no matter what that might look like. Whether it be continuing our college education, entering the military, or going into the workforce, give us the wisdom to make the right choices. Give us strength to persevere in the ups and downs, and let us not forget the lessons we have learned from our parents, teachers, and other important figures in our lives. Bless us and keep us as we continue forward on our journeys through life. In your name we pray all this. Amen.
I have the distinct pleasure of welcoming you to the 2020 virtual graduation ceremony. Today we are celebrating the 20th annual ceremony for the Collegiate High School at Northwest Florida State College. And while this was not how many of you expected to celebrate this momentous occasion, take pride in your resilience and perseverance in the face of the COVID-19 pandemic. You are my favorite senior class and the brightest and best in Northwest Florida. To Mr. Boyer and the entire staff and faculty of the Collegiate High School, you do an exceptional job. You care, and you demonstrate that concern for students every single day. My challenge to you, graduating class members, is very simple. Your graduation tonight signals that you're embarking on a new journey, charting new territory, where you will be misunderstood and out of your comfort zone. It means that there will be times of uncertainty, not unlike what we are experiencing in the world today. Most of us have a one-dimensional view of this world. We've been influenced by those around us, by the media, local authority, determined not to be a reactor, but an initiator. You see, good leaders are innovators and initiators. Don't just be an imitator, because it will keep you in mediocrity. Be creative and forward-thinking, but in all you do, be considerate of others. Always take the high road. There certainly isn't quite as much dust to eat up there. You're going to develop critical and analytical thinking skills that you never knew you possessed. You have received a solid foundation here at the college. The faculty here have an excellent reputation, and the thousands who have preceded you are a testimony to the excellent academic commitment that has been made by this institution and this community. However, I can tell you that your abilities, your emotions, and your talents are going to be tested. Your determination is going to be challenged. Your success is going to be measured by the amount of commitment and dedication you are willing to give. I would encourage you also to be courageous and take the initiative to change things for the better. You see, it is the heart, that dogged determination and discipline, along with flexibility, that will make you an effective leader. I wish you all the best and look forward to watching you shine, much like today's commencement speaker, Kira Candell Spiegel. Kira is a 2009 graduate of the Collegiate High School, and in 2012 she received her Bachelor of Arts in English and Secondary Education from Palm Beach Atlantic University. In 2015, she received her Master of Science degree from the University of Florida in Family, Youth, and Community Sciences, with a concentration in family and youth development. Since 2017, she has worked as an instructor, first in Northwest Florida State College's Continuing Education Department, and most recently in the Adult Basic Education Department as an instructor of English as a second language and also adult basic education courses. She also works as the English tutor at the Collegiate High School, where she has the joy of supporting our Collegiate High School staff and our students as they pursue their academic goals. Please join me in welcoming Kira Spiegel to the podium.
Thank you, Dr. Stevenson, and thank you, Mr. Boyer, for the privilege and honor of being with you all and speaking at today's unusual commencement. Graduates and parents, I am sure there are many things today that do not look as you expected. You probably did not expect to be watching your graduation online, nor did you expect the English tutor who graded your capstone papers to be delivering your commencement speech. Yet, here we are in this moment, and I do think we have a unique chance to reflect on the time we are in right now and toward your future, the beginning of adulthood that is just ahead. I'm in a strange position today because I remember so well what it felt like to be graduating from high school. I am only 3 or 4 life stages ahead of that moment. At the same time, in the past couple years, I have become a parent, and I feel connected to the parents and caregivers who are watching this today as well. I commend you for walking with your graduate through childhood, adolescence, and all of the seasons that are encompassed in those years. What can I say to the situation that we find ourselves now in? What wisdom can I give to you as you face a future that is both wonderful and difficult? The truth is, I don't know very much. I have a college degree and an advanced degree that I worked hard for, but book knowledge does not give you wisdom. Do not let the letters behind someone's name convince you that they are wise. In fact, often the wisest people I've encountered are the first people larger society dismisses. The most disadvantaged, the most long-suffering, the most broken, or somewhere in the midst of recovery, these are the individuals who have had to decide what truly matters in life through experience. Experiences, especially the experiences where you truly mess up, are the true teachers and give you the most wisdom. Do not fear the unknown and what's ahead. Experience will be a teacher and a guide. I will try to share what I know so far in the hopes that you will know you're not alone in this journey. I started adulthood feeling as if I was riding a train with specific stops that I needed to make sure I arrived at. I needed to get a certain kind of education, a certain kind of partner, a certain kind of job, a certain kind of home, a certain kind of life in order to be in the life that I was destined for. And I tried to make all the right decisions. And there is nothing wrong with that. To have a clear vision of what you want is an excellent thing. However, the thing I failed to account for is that there is much of life we do not control, and we cannot will it into the shape of what we want or what we think we need. Life changes quickly and unexpectedly. You will understand this earlier than I did because of the moment we are in right now. Perhaps you had to learn it even earlier because of an unexpected difficult situation or loss you have navigated. And I know right now, as you watch this speech, you watch it in a situation that is far from what you had prepared or hoped for. So again, what do we do if we suddenly find ourselves tilted out of balance at best or completely thrown off course at worst by the interruptions, difficulties, tragedies, failures, or mistakes that show up in our lives? Sometimes through our own doing, but more often through no fault of our own. What do we do after? I have little control over the factors that swirl around me in this life. My friends, my family, my work. But I have full agency over how I choose to move through what life places in front of me. I decide how I want to move through the world. On my best days, I choose to move through the world in accordance with my own inner voice and values. On my not so good days, I choose to move through the world by listening to my own fears and insecurities. Yes, unfortunately, in adulthood, fear and insecurity do not leave us. However, you get much better at recognizing and letting go of them in time. I have decided I want to move through this world hopefully, gratefully, peacefully, compassionately, and resolutely. As I try to do this, I have days where I would rather throw in the towel and become bitter at the things that have gone so wrong. But I try now to view the unexpected changes and losses as an invitation for me to see the full spectrum in life. In life, we have the opportunity to feel joy and sorrow, disappointment and gratitude, often in the same moment. To will away the darker parts of life and not face them will rob us of the ability to fully experience the brightest parts. And graduates, there are many bright parts that will astound you. Moments of love, wonder, gratitude, freedom, joy, and peace that are just waiting to be experienced. Trust me, even if you live a somewhat predictable life of an English tutor like me someday, there will be many, many moments like this. So, as you graduate, you are being offered an invitation to join the adult world that is both wonderful and difficult at the same time. And you are being invited to this life in a manner on a day with circumstances much more challenging than you previously imagined. And yet, the invitation stands. So, you choose how you want to move forward. You choose how you will move through this world. I have every confidence that your generation will be responsible for many productive changes in society. If anything, it's the young people who have sometimes gently, sometimes loudly called for us as a society to move forward toward equity and justice for all, toward honesty, toward love. Some of the great technological and social innovations are coming from people your age. I am not worried about you, class of 2020. You will do just fine, and you will challenge us to grow with you. You choose how you want to move forward. You choose how you will move through this world. Every year on my daughter's birthday, I write her a card that I do not give her. My goal is that when she's 18 and sitting where you sit, getting ready to move on to whatever is next, I will give her a box with 18 cards that have held all my hopes and wishes for her since she showed up in this life. Before you think I'm so sweet, I stole this idea from Reese Witherspoon's Instagram because I'm too young of a parent to come up with many original ideas. Also, she's only 2, so there aren't many cards piled up yet, but I thought I would look back at my first one and see what I wished for her. And what I found is that what I wished for her is the same thing that I wish for you also. As the author Glennon Doyle says, there is no such thing as other people's children. Ask any teacher about the truth in that statement. Every adult who has walked with you to this moment has walked with you and believed in you because you are you, because you have uniquely navigated what life has given you so far, and you have been a delight. I mean, okay, there may have been some moody days in high school, but still, you have been a delight. You're delightful. Let that one sink in. So to finish, I'd like to read you what I wrote to my daughter when she turned 1, because it is what I wish for you also. And I wish it with the same love that I have for my own child. Congratulations, little one, on this important milestone. You have changed our lives from the inside out by being your little self. You have been focused, sweet, expressive, curious, and determined from the start. You bring joy to every moment, and you have tinted our world with so much wonder. You are such a gift to us because you are you. I know the future will bring challenges, growth, and changes, but I also know that you have a heart and a mind and a spirit that will carry you through it all. You are so loved, and I can't wait to watch you grow. Class of 2020, congratulations. May you move through the world with a care and concern for society, especially the most overlooked, dismissed, or mistreated among us. May you move with a desire to create new ideas and innovations, and a commitment to look for wisdom in the most unexpected people and places. May you purpose to find gratitude and wonder in each moment. Well done, and thank you so much. At this time, I welcome Mrs. Christine Cruikshank, Vice Principal of the Collegiate High School at Northwest Florida State College, to the podium.
I would like to thank Kira Spiegel for those outstanding words of encouragement to our graduates. At this time, it is my honor to present those students who have met the academic requirements for the Florida High School diploma. Graduates, as we begin the presentation of the Florida High School diploma, you will see your picture on the screen and hear your name announced in alphabetical order. Those graduating with honors are denoted with a single asterisk for cum laude, a double asterisk for magna cum laude, and a triple asterisk for summa cum laude. A copy of the program will be available to download on Collegiate High School's graduation webpage.
Elisa Aceves, Noelle Albiero, Evan D. Anderson, Kameron Andrews, Abigail Atwell, Julia Bailey, Olivia Beales, Cassidy Berry, Teertho Bhattacharya, Celeste Blackmon, Jewel Bobick, Calvin Boole, Atiana Boyer, William Branham, Noah Bressler, Grayson Brobeck, Robert Burns, Marissa Butryn, Miranda Camp, Julianna Cannon, George Caulfield, Morgan Chipman, Emily Christman, Lauren Clark, Olivia Cloud, Shelby Cook, Jensen Daniel, Jaynie Darby, Shaun Dayner, Haley Del Principe, Victoria Denbo, Rhaine Apualani Santiago Dixon, Elizabeth Everett, John Tavius Fontajon, Alex Fowler, Jackson Freeman, Nina Gestring, Connor Goldsworthy, Nikayla Hamburg, Darien Hardy, Olivia Harris, TJ Hart, Travis Hicks, Trinity Hoerter, Samuel Howe, Bailey Kaufman, Jae-Ho Kim, Veronika Kostur, Alyssa Cronenberg, Tiana Larkins Simmons, George Xavier Leon, Sophia Legato, Bradley Love, Dominic Mahoney, Lauren Mai, Tabatha Mathews, Collin McGovern, Gavin Merlo, Haley Messer, Zachary Miller, Alexis Moore, Jake Moss, Matthew Newen, Dylan Osborne, Enzo Olet, Alison Parkin, Justin Phillips, Micah Pinckney, Sheppard Plenge, Ashley Polomsky, Taylor Pope, Serena Pounders, Moye Ramos, Alexander Reichel, Rachel Risden, Jaron Rose, Isabelle Sallberg, Victoria Salvador, Samuel Schlenker, Darius Scott, Erika Secrist, Mary Ellen Sellers, Emma Shelton, David Shipman, Brandon Simmons, Annabel Slaughter, Clayton Smith, Rhinoa Smith, Kaori Stone, Rebecca Song, Tyrone Thompson Jr., Haley Ticklepaw, Lana Vo, Emily Weyer, Catherine Weiss, Alicia Wells, Brandon Williams, Caitlin Williams, Nicholas Wilson, Synconia Wilson, Barbara Zofke.
Mr. Boyer, the faculty of the Collegiate High School have approved the candidacy of these students who have successfully completed the requirements for their high school diploma. The candidates await the conferring of their diplomas.
Upon recommendation of the faculty and vice principal of the Collegiate High School, and by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees in the state of Florida, I proudly and with great respect confer on each of you the diploma which you have earned with all honors, rights, privileges, and responsibilities associated with this credential. You may now move your tassel from right to left, signifying your success. Congratulations, class of 2020. As of today, the self-reported scholarship total earned by the Collegiate High School class of 2020 is $4,688,541. This is a huge accomplishment that deserves a round of applause. To conclude today's virtual graduation ceremony, I am pleased to invite Julia Bailey to the podium to deliver the final benediction.
Please join me in acknowledging the many blessings we have to be thankful for on this momentous day. We are thankful for the support of the people around us, the unbounded help we received from professors, fellow classmates, friends, and loved ones allowed us to grow and succeed in many seen and unseen ways. We are thankful for the drive and motivation we had, which propelled us through the toughest of times. Whether you choose to thank a higher figure or an internal force within, we owe so much to that which allowed us to keep pushing forwards. We are thankful for the new opportunities presented to us now. Many of us are moving on to bigger schools, military opportunities, better jobs, and greater experiences in life. These opportunities will allow us to grow and prosper as individuals, as professionals, and as a community. Bless those who helped us succeed, the path we took to get to this point, and the journey that lies ahead of us all. Thank you.